The Girl in the Box. The Colleen Stan case, a living nightmare. She was 20 years old, smart, free-spirited. Hitchhiking to a birthday party, she thought it would be a quick ride. Just a couple of hours, but she wouldn't see freedom again for 7 years. This is the disturbing story of Colleen Stan, the woman known only as the Girl in the Box. A case so terrifying, the FBI studied it to understand the psychology of complete control. It was May 19th, 1977. Colleen Stan was hitchhiking from Eugene, Oregon to a friend's house in California. She was used to traveling this way, careful, always trusting her gut. That afternoon, a young couple pulled up in a blue Dodge Colt, a man, his wife, a baby in the backseat. It seemed safe, almost wholesome. So Colleen got in, but after a few miles, things started to feel wrong. They stopped at a gas station. She went to the bathroom, and her gut screamed, "Run," but she didn't. Minutes later, she was blindfolded, gagged, and forced into a wooden box, custom built to restrict movement and air. She would spend 23 hours a day in that box for 7 years. The man was Cameron Hooker, a lumber mill worker with a clean-cut look and a mind darkened by violent fantasies. He wasn't just a sadist, he was meticulous. He had spent months planning a life of control and domination, and Colleen was his test subject. He kept her in a coffin-like box under his and his wife's bed. She wasn't allowed to speak, not without permission. She was tortured, starved, brainwashed. He told her he belonged to a powerful organization called the Company. If she tried to escape, they'd kill her and her family. She believed it. And the most disturbing part, his wife Janice helped him. For years, Colleen was nothing more than Kay. A sex slave, a servant, a prisoner. She was given a slave contract, forced to refer to Hooker as master and Janice as ma'am. Every movement was regulated, even her breathing. She ate scraps, slept in silence, lived in a wooden tomb beneath a married couple's bed, and yet she obeyed. Why? Because she truly believed she had no choice. The fear of the Company ran deeper than the bruises. Psychologists would later call it a form of trauma, bonding psychological torture that creates loyalty through fear and isolation. In the early 1980s, something shifted. Janice, the wife, began to unravel. She was losing control over the fantasy, and she started to see Colleen as a human being. Eventually, Janice told Colleen, "The Company isn't real. You can leave." It was like waking up from a coma. Colleen walked away, quietly, without violence. She reunited with her family, who thought she had vanished without a trace. But here's the chilling part. She didn't report him, not right away. It took months for the psychological fog to lift. When she did go to the police, everything came crashing down. Cameron Hooker was arrested in 1984. During the trial, Colleen Stan testified against him in stunning detail. The jury sat in shocked silence, as she described 7 years of hell and how she survived it. Hooker was sentenced to 104 years in prison. He remains behind bars to this day. His wife Janice received full immunity in exchange for her testimony. She claimed she too was a victim. To this day, Colleen rarely speaks publicly, but her story has been studied by psychologists, law enforcement, and survival experts around the world. How do you survive the impossible? Colleen Stan did it minute by minute, box by box, breath by breath. She was called the girl in the box, but she was so much more than a victim. She was a survivor of one of the most twisted captivity cases in modern history. This is the true story of Colleen Stan and what happens when the monsters don't hide in the dark, but live in plain sight. Thank you for watching Whispers in the Static. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.